I saw this developing in slow motion, and before it even occurred, I felt uncomfortable because I knew it was going to be a large crash and burn right here. We're all at a restaurant on Friday night.
Yes, well, there were stages. There were stages to this. And I don't know, the older I get, the more like I just throw caution to the wind, and I've just been feeling myself and just doing things I normally wouldn't do, like talking to young 20-year-olds, telling them they need to break up with their girlfriend and almost getting in fights, to trying to match Moe with a hottie at a restaurant.
Well, there is a common denominator in both of these cases.
Alcohol.
Right.
All right. I was a little bit tipsy on Friday.
Like, we've all been there. You get a little alcohol in you, and you're so wise.
Yeah, so
you've got all the answers when you're buzzed.
100. Yeah. So we're at a table, and it's the whole, it's our Bert Show crew, and so we got quite a few people there. So you kind of end up having like one table is having a conversation, and the other end of the table is having a conversation. So Moe's at the end of the table, and I'm sitting next to him, and Tommy's across from us, and we're having, and Tracy, and we're having conversation. And a party comes in for a woman's birthday at the same restaurant we're at, just across the room. And there was this woman that walked in with the party, and like she took my breath away. She's stunning. I mean, stunning.
I felt like the whole party there was
they were
like
all hot.
Right out of a magazine. But the men, the women,
yes.
Everybody at this table was just beautiful.
It was a good-looking group, for sure.
And then there's us.
That's why they put us in the section with the dim lighting.
We were in the cut, behind the plants.
We were behind the plants.
Like, you couldn't see us over there in the corner. No.
They were front row, Joe.
Yes.
At the very front, by the window, with the big,
The spotlight on them.
Yes,
Yeah, they had all that. Yep.
They were glowing.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the dark, literally. Couldn't see the menu, and they were glowing.
Couldn't see my steak, nothing. I couldn't see anything.
All right, and every time Moe got up, he like ran into a bush. Like he had to duck to get out. All
now
right.
that I think about it, they might have sat us in the closet.
Yeah.
It was that dark.
So she comes in and she sits down, and she's sitting at the end of the table as well. Same exact spot Moe is sitting at our table. And so I immediately hit him. I'm like, dude, this woman that just sat down, she's gorgeous.
Now, just for logistics, Moe got his back to the wall, so
Yes.
he's facing their party. And is she facing us, or
No.
it's just her back?
She's got her back to us,
Okay.
and she's facing the bench and the rest of her party.
Did you make a comment about her or something,
No.
or was this
No.
Kristin just volunteering? Okay.
No, I'm
volunteering.
I'm just doing what KK does. And she's stunning. And so she turns to talk to her friend, and Moe sees her, and he's like, oh, yes.
She's beautiful, for sure.
I go, but here's the deal. She might be a Mona Lisa, where she looks beautiful from afar, and then you get up close, and you're like, oops.
We also call
Which was hilarious to me.
We also call that good from far, far from good.
Yep. 100%.
Again, I've been drinking. So I told Moe, all right, you need to go to the bathroom and then come back through the other entrance, because you'll be able to lay eyes on her and you will see her straight on, so you can give me the green light or red light. So Moe goes through the bushes and then gets out and goes to the bathroom and comes back, and I'm watching the whole thing unfold, and he walks past her and he takes his time, got a little extra swagger in his step. I noticed that.
You know.
He comes back to the table and he goes, KK, she's beautiful.
Yep.
She's stunning.
Yep.
But then this guy over here has his eyes on somebody else in the party.
Yeah, it was a good-looking group. It was tough.
You could have had, there were 4 or 5 where you're just like, any one of you interested in me?
Yeah.
Anybody at the table, you're all hot.
As a single guy, you want to make the right decision, because once you go in, that's it. That's your choice.
Right.
So it was the birthday girl, right?
Yeah.
So, and the birthday girl was stunning as well. But birthday girl gets up to do a birthday speech. She's up there for a hot minute.
Yeah, it was a stand-up show.
It was, it was from my drunken state in the corner behind the bushes. She seems like she was a fan of attention, right?
Or maybe she was just showing everybody appreciation and gratitude, maybe.
You just pick up the vibe.
Yeah.
You pick up the vibe.
Read the room.
Yeah. And so
Did her speech sound something like, me,
me,
me, birthday, me, thank you, me.
Signing off me.
Anyway, so I'm looking at Moe and I go, Moe, knowing you as a person, here you have this beautiful woman sitting in the exact same spot at the table as you are.
Oh, it's destiny.
Minding her business and just kind of being low key and chill. Mm-hmm. And then you have this other woman. Yes, it's her birthday, but the way she's going about, he goes, I choose the wrong women.
I
and I'm
always
like,
do.
yes, you do.
I always do. Yep. Yeah. So I deferred.
I'm like, that is not your vibe. That is 100%. That's not even remotely close to you. Like this match makes more sense than this match.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so Buzz KK
Yes.
is telling Moe who he is destined for.
100.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, the time has come. And I go, listen, I don't want you to seem like you're weak and you can't go approach a woman by yourself. So the plan is I'm going to go up to her and be like, listen, my friend has no idea that I'm doing this. But he's a great guy, and I think you're just absolutely stunning. And I wanted to come up and see if you have a boy, like if you are single.
Side note, that's always awkward, right? When you got to sit there and pretend like you don't know what's going on. So you're trying to look like natural.
Yeah.
And you do anything but look natural. Yeah.
Now,
I was trying, though.
But because I told him Mo had to act natural because he didn't know I was doing this.
Exactly.
Now, I'm getting bits and pieces of this because I'm on the other end of the table. But at some point, I put together that Kristin's about to make a move for Mo. And I don't know if it's going to be successful, it's going to fail. I am immediately tensed up, mostly because we're all adults.
And I'm drunk.
Okay.
So
I haven't seen this move since like the 6th grade.
It's been a while.
Here, I have this for you. Will you please check yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, pretty much. So I make my way through the forest and I get out of the trees and I go over to their table and it's perfect. And I waited because she had been taking some selfies and they weren't eating. So I tried to time it out right. And I go to their table and I crouch down because I want to keep us. I'm not going to loom. So I crouch down next to her. So the rest of the party is kind of like oblivious to what I'm doing.
Crouching tiger, hidden Kristin.
And I crouch down and I look at her and I'm like, hi, I'm so sorry to interrupt your dinner.
All right, let me stop you there for just 1 second because you can usually tell immediately if they have welcoming eyes or they like, what is this?
Okay.
But you do have buzz filter on.
Yeah. With my buzz filter, I knew as soon as I crouched down, this wasn't going to go well.
Didn't stop you from going in, though.
But I wasn't going to stop. The train was rolling, baby. The train was rolling, and there was no putting the brakes on.
You committed now.
So I'm like, so I'm smiling, and I'm like trying to flirt with her. And I crouched down. I'm like, I'm so sorry to interrupt your dinner, but I just had to tell you, no, I didn't say that. I want you to know my friend has no idea I'm doing this. But you're stunning, and I couldn't help but notice you. Are you single? And before I can even get the word single out, she's like, I'm sorry, I'm taken.
I'm so taken.
She didn't look around.
No,
nothing.
she didn't look around. Nothing. And I mean, there wasn't a ring on the finger, but of course, she probably had a boyfriend. And I go, that totally figures. Thank you for letting me. I don't even remember how I got out, but then I get up and I was like, y'all have a great night. Hope y'all have fun. And then I'm like walking back to the table and literally Mo's entire back is to me.
I didn't want to see any of that happening.
I mean,
I didn't want to know what was going on.
So I'm walking back to the table. I'm trying to get in and I was like, nope. She's taken. And I think this has happened more than once to her. Like she's very familiar with this move and she wanted absolutely nothing to do with us whatsoever.
She ran right through us.
Oh,
man.
she did. Yeah. I mean, this is she must get approached 20 times a night.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Before I can even get the word single out. No, I'm sorry, I'm taken.
Was the whole table looking at you when you made your pitch to her, or was it just you?
Just the 5 people on her end.
Okay.
It was a big table, so just like the girl and the guy and the other girl sitting right next to her.
Right.
And then that other girl, yeah, they were all involved in the conversation.
You're a good wing woman, though. At least you gave it a try.
Yes,
I did.
I do appreciate you for shooting my shot for me. I appreciate it.
You can shoot yourself.
Oh, he totally could.
Yeah, you're fine.
But then that would have happened. I didn't want to go over there and get shot down and then have to finish my steak while they stared at me.
Yeah,
I am not that brave. That's why I appreciate you.
She jumped on the dating grenade for you.
I exploded.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.